Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you about how do you optimize learning. Okay, how do you learn and how do you make it work towards your advantage? Because a lot of you are working really hard, but if you do a few things, it'll definitely up your game. It'll definitely help you increase how you learn and what you do with what you learn. Okay, no one is really taught how to learn. Everyone's taught how to memorize. Everyone's taught how to get information and spit it back out at you, but people are not being taught to learn. Okay, and I'm going to give you some tips today on how to learn and what will help you hopefully in not just math but in all of your other classes. I'll also be giving you tips on how to learn for my math class and what's going to be most effective for you to be productive in my class for mathematics. But in general, how do you learn? Let's get at it. So you want to make sure you are engaging your 5 senses whenever you're learning. 5 senses, okay? Now, if you have a 6th sense, right, like the movie, don't use that sense unless they're helping you with the answers and stuff. If you haven't seen the 6th sense, well, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But the 5 senses are hearing, touch, sight, taste, and smell. If you can engage all 5 of those while you're learning, while you're in front of your computer, while you're at home, while you're studying for a test, while you're taking a test, you are going to maximize the opportunity for growth and you're going to get a much better result. So how do we do that? Let's get started with smell. Like, how do I smell in mathematics? Do I read the books? Although, I do love myself a classic math book and just printed in 1946. The smell is amazing. But that's not what I'm talking about. Smell. How do you maximize smell while you're learning? Well, there are a lot of little things that you can do to improve the smell in your surrounding. Okay? Some people have diffusers where you put a little bit of drops and the aroma comes out and it changes the scent. Some people have candles. Some people have like the scented candles. Some people like to do the plugins that you put. Some people put spray around the room. Some people use some actual fruits or plants around them that'll create a certain smell that will make them more productive. So these are different scents you can try. There's 8 total scents you can check out, okay? Either through plants, through aromatherapy, through all the different diffusers, through all the different options that you have. Use whatever is already accessible to you. Use something cheap. If you prefer candles, go with candles. Do what works for you. But lavender is fantastic for calming, right? It's a perfect scent. It's purple. It's a plant. It helps you really just feel calm, okay? Lemon is great for energy and focus. Lemon is the yellow one, okay? So what I like to do is I like to take lemon and make lemon water and drink that, which also affects my taste, right? But drinking lemon water while I'm studying and while I'm doing it gives me energy. It keeps me alive. It stays focused. If you like to spray the lemon stuff around, the citrus part of it, right, is what gives you that energy. Jasmine is fantastic for calming and for easing anxiety. So if you already have testing anxiety, if you feel like, man, I just get so nervous, even when you study and you feel prepared, you feel anxious and you're feeling that kind of thing, lavender will help you keep calm. Jasmine helps you keep calm too, but it also eases anxiety. So having a jasmine little plant around your bed, by your desk or wherever you take the tests, or if you have a candle or whatever it is that you can use, it'll ease anxiety. So when you're taking your test, you can feel more relaxed and you can actually do what you're supposed to do in the test versus getting all, like full of mental constipation, what I like to call, because you're like, I just can't think because I'm so stressed. Just relax, right? If you've already studied it and you're prepared, just let that do its work. Another one is rosemary. Rosemary is fantastic for memory. It improves your memory. So that scent will help you while you're taking notes. That scent will help you to review for tests. It'll just improve the memory. Then you have cinnamon. Cinnamon is fantastic for stimulating the brain and it increases your attention levels, right? Now, I'm not saying get some cinnamon and just like spray it all around the room and there's powder everywhere, right? You can have apple, right? Apple slices with cinnamon, put some cinnamon powder, put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, depending on your microwave, maybe a minute, and you'll have some cinnamon flavored apple slices. And when I get into tasting a little bit, that'll be a really good snack, right? To help you with cinnamon, with increases your attention. The next one is orange, right? Oranges decreases your tension and increases your tranquility. We also have peppermint, which is fantastic for this next coming season, right? For this winter season, peppermint is one of my favorites, right? Because it improves your attention for a long periods of time, and it helps you just stay focused for longer. A lot of people struggle with that, right? You can stay focused for 5-10 minutes, but after that, you just got to move on and keep doing other things. Well, when you're taking a test, when you're taking a semester exam, which is coming up, right? Those semester exams that last an hour and a half, you need something to be able to keep you focused for a much longer period. And then the last one that I have is citrus. Anything that's citrusy will help you fight fatigue, right? It'll help you fight fatigue and depression. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not licensed at any of those types of things, but these are some of the things that are researched that will help you increase the mood around you, the sense, the way you feel. It'll change based on your scent. The next one is sight. Now, sight is huge. I've talked about this a lot, right? And it starts with the lighting in your room. What is the lighting in your room right now? Are you watching this in the dark? Is the only light you're receiving in the room from the glow of this screen? Because if that's all you're getting, the lighting is terrible. During the day, what I recommend is study, do homework, do things, open the window. Have natural light coming in. That is the best type of light, right? Because the sun gives you energy. It's what gives us life. At night, if you're studying at night, like, you know what, I just can't do day. I'm a night owl. I like to study at night. I prefer that. Awesome. If you're studying at night, then make sure that lights are on. Not a lamp, not the glow in the dark in the room and you're just like, no. Light up the room. Pretend that it's 3 p.m. and there's every single light in that room is on. You have to be alert. Seriously, this is how libraries and universities and places are actually structured. They have windows for study lounges, so all of the walls are covered in windows. And then at night, they have lights. I mean, you're in there at night and it looks like it's daylight. If you think about just Vegas in general, right? When you're in, you don't even know if it's day or night. This is how people gamble till 6 a.m. This is how people stay up till, people don't even know. They're unaware of what time it is because they don't know the exterior. And what that does is that it rewires your brain to stay alert, to stay awake. The light helps you do that. This is why daylight saving times triggers you and affects you with your sleeping moods. It affects people, right? Jet lag, all those types of things. Darkness makes you want to go into like sleep mode. So if you're sleeping, if you're laying down in a bed and you're like watching the laptop and you're just like watching the notes and you're paying attention, you're not really paying attention. You got to sit up straight, right? You got to turn on the lights, let the energy flow from in and within you. The next thing is taste. And taste is one of my favorites because there's some snacks that you can eat while you're studying, while you're testing, while you're doing like the hard stuff, right? And there's some healthy snacks. You got some nuts, like almonds are fantastic for memory. Dark chocolate. Oh, dark chocolate is really good. I'm not much of a chocolate person, but dark chocolate is delicious. I like to put it in the freezer for a little bit so that it's cool. I like cold dark chocolate. You got a fruit salad. You got Greek yogurt, veggies with hummus. If you like carrots or if you like cucumbers, whatever it is that you like with different types of veggies, put some hummus in there. It's delicious. It's healthy. It won't make you tired. It'll give you energy. And then you also have some apples with peanut butter or apples with cinnamon, like I said earlier. And honestly, just like some trail mix. Like, there's some things that will keep you alert. Not hot Cheetos, not things that are gonna like upset your stomach. Things that give you energy. And you get those energy from natural, healthy foods. So find something light, find something good. If you're gonna be studying all night, if you're gonna be preparing, give yourself that energy by eating the right things in your system. The next thing is hearing. Oh my goodness, hearing is everything. I've seen people in my room, right, studying, watching my videos, or with me like on mute. And you're like, what's the purpose of muting me? Like literally when I explain a video or something, I'm explaining to you why I'm doing what I'm doing, not just how to do stuff, but why. So if you're just watching a video, you're like 2x plus 7 equals 17. You're just looking at like the stuff. If you're looking and you're not hearing it, you're not engaging half of the things. You're not hearing the explanation and you're not fully understanding it, right? Now, some people just turn on their laptop and they walk around the room doing other things and do the opposite. They don't see, and all they do is hear. Well, hearing it is just going to retain 10% of the material, right? Writing it down, this is the next part, touch. Writing something down will increase your level of absorption. If you just hear something, it's just 10%. If you're watching this video, it's just 10%. Writing down and taking notes in class, right? Physically copying down what I'm saying. When you're watching a math video on my YouTube channel here, right? If you're just watching me solve problems, that won't do anything. That's 10% of the material is going to be absorbed. 10% is nothing, right? So how do you increase that? You write it down. Pause the video, write down the notes. Pay attention. Writing it down engages the central part of your brain, which focuses on the memory. And it actually increases from 10% from just hearing it all up to like 40, 50% absorption. So you can remember things more when you actually write things down. Writing it will log it into your brain, and there's a higher chance that you're remembering what you wrote down. So we got smell, your surroundings. What do things smell like? Sight, what's the lighting in your room? What does it taste? What can you have? What can you eat? Right? That are healthy, that are snacks that give you energy and boost your memory. Hearing, right? If you want to like zone in, and you want to eliminate the sound from around you, go for it. Eliminate the sound. Make it quiet. Find a good place where it's just quiet. A lot of people like to work and do stuff with music. Yes, music is good, but if it's background music, if you're going to be focusing more on the song itself and you're like changing tracks and you're shifting between albums and things like that, you're more focused on the song now versus what you're actually trying to learn. So instrumental music is great. I like to go here on YouTube and I search for instrumental study music. And then it's the same songs that I like, but it's without the lyrics. And I'm not focused on the song. I'm focused on that just being on the background, eliminating the noise around me, helping me focus. And then lastly, remember, touch. Touch is everything. If you engage these 5 things, right? Engage these 5 different things, you're going to be learning even when you think you're not getting the material, because your mind, your body, your smell, your sight, everything is prone for success, and it'll take it in. It'll absorb it the way it needs to. I hope this really helps. Please give it a try. If you're doing some of these, let me know. Give me a comment. Let me know below what is it that you're trying or you're doing already to improve your learning. If this helped you, share with someone else. Press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, my friends, you're missing out. As always, a calculator.